I know it's late and we're going home to sleep to come back for Fajr. I'm just going to take a few minutes of your time, inshallah, to talk about the elections. And I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the how, just in case people don't know how, and the why, which is the important piece. So if you have a residence in London, you would have received a card that looks like this. It'll tell you where to go to vote. If you have not received this, you can still vote. If you're a Canadian citizen over 18 years of age, go to Elections Canada, elections.ca, and put your postal code in, and it'll tell you where to go to vote. You need a driver's license when you go to vote if you don't have this card, and if you have this card. So you need an identification. There's elections to two IDs. If you don't have the card, you need two pieces of ID. Jazakumullah khair. Elections are open tomorrow, the day after, and on Monday, inshallah. That's advanced polling. And then on Monday, the 28th, is the actual election day. So you can vote today, tomorrow, on Sunday, or on Monday. That's the how. The why. This may be the most important election for us to vote in. And I say this for two reasons. For the last almost now 2 years, as we all know, our brothers and sisters have been dying in Gaza, and politicians have been of two types. One type that basically has told us they don't care. They won't call it a genocide. They are not particularly crying over the people that have died or the people that are injured. They don't want to do the very basic things like stopping arms exports from Canada to the people that are doing the killing. And then there's another group of politicians that have actually taken risks, have called it a genocide, have asked for a ceasefire, have tried to do something. And we need to demonstrate our support for the people that have done that. To find out who in your riding is supportive and who is not, there's a website called muslimsvote.ca, muslimsvote, one word.ca. Again, put in your riding, put in your postal code, and it'll give you a recommendation. You don't have to follow that recommendation. Okay? If you've done your own research and you have a strong opinion, what is important is that we vote. And the reason for that is that after every election, politicians get a list of who has voted and who has not. They don't know who voted for whom. They can't tell who we voted for, but they know if we have voted. And if after 18 months of people being killed and injured and maimed and treaties being broken, we still cannot make the effort to go and vote, then the conclusion that they will draw is that we don't care. And if we don't care, why should they care? And so if we don't vote, then what we are saying is it's an open invitation for more and more and more of this to happen. Our vote is not going to change things by itself. And we're not voting for the people of Gaza. We're voting for ourselves. The Imam read in the second rak'ah, وَرَبُّكُمُ الْغَنِيُّ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in need of nothing and no one. We are doing this for ourselves, to say we have done what we can. So please, inshallah ta'ala, go to muslimsvote.ca or do your own research. Try to vote tomorrow. خَيْرُ الْبِرِّ عَاجِلُهُ. Right? If you can vote tomorrow, vote tomorrow. If you can't, Sunday. If you can't on Sunday, then Monday. Don't leave it until next week. But if you can't, then Monday, April 28th, that is election day. Let's make sure that our voice is heard, inshallah ta'ala. Let's make sure that our numbers are recorded. Let's make sure that we have a presence in the city and the people understand that we care about our brothers and sisters. Jazakumullahu khairan. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Jazakallah khairan, Dr. Wa'il. May Allah bless you for your reminder. In my information about election, like many of you, it's just embarrassing. We don't know much, about, the politics and all of that. Because we came from in an area that's, we don't have that exercise. And actually I came from a place that it's prohibited to be part of any party. The Gaddafi, he used to say, "Man tahazzaba khan." If you be part of any party, you are betrayed the ummah, and actually that's one of the big crime, that count in there. So we are scared even to be part of any election or any parties or all of that. However, we are here in an area that is matter. So please change your perspective and come forward. And this is from our deen. And it might not bring benefit, as doctor said, but at least it will avoid harm. For sure, it will avoid harm. Some people should not be in the office, should not be representing us. At least if we cannot have those ones not there, that would be an achievement. Let alone that if you vote for the people, they might fight for your right. So it's very important that we go and vote with honor and with responsibility, that we are responsible. So inshallah, we want to vote in all our family members and our friends. And we want to make this election in a favor of the ummah, the whole ummah, the local ummah and abroad. And inshallah, do it in the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, despite the result. So we are just taking our part. And Allah will question you on the matters that in your hand. The things not in your hand, Allah will never question you about. So at least, قَالُوا مَعْذِرَةً. At least we have excuse before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we did something. Do it in the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the sake of our people in Gaza. Wallah, do it in the sake of our people in Gaza. We don't have much to do, but that's in the sake of our people in Gaza. How? That's impossible in our people of Gaza. Because there are some people, they can echo our voice and speak about the right of the people of Gaza. And there are some people, when you elect them, they will try their possible way not to send weapons to Gaza. And others, they will encourage to send weapons to Gaza. So it's in our choices. You see that our local election could have impact not only locally, but even for our dear brothers there in Gaza. So let's do our duty and look at that as a duty. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make good out